I think the number one thing is to focus on incentives. And the big issue to ask yourself about our society is that I think most people would buy the statement that we want to live in a society of free and responsible individuals. And I think then it takes a little bit of education to get them to understand that a society of free and responsible individuals would have individuals participating within a market economy based on profit and loss. And the real puzzle for our modern times is that when people are given freedom but without responsibility, and they're able to participate in a market economy without worrying about losses, so they can privatize the losses, but privatize the profits, but socialize the losses. Why should we be surprised when people get haywire, right? When the system falls apart? Because if people have freedom but no responsibility, they act irresponsibly. If people can engage in market economy and privatize the profits but socialize the risk, the losses, they're going to engage in riskier behavior. And this is precisely what we saw leading up to 2008. You know, the sort of rules of general decision-making and prudence were thrown out the window, and the rules of, on the bank side, of engaging in prudent lending behavior were thrown out the window. And as a result, we ended up by having a system in which people made systemic errors that were built into the system. And I think that getting that message across. Now, what I ended up with was a very subtle and complicated thing, but what I began with was a very basic thing. Incentives matter. And that in order to have those incentives work, you want to have freedom and responsibility, right? And a market economy of profit and loss.